Yeah, you have to have a good DM if you're gonna have a good time with D&D. Like, you can't just get together with a group of people and try to start it on your own. You have to play with an experienced group and get into it that way.
Okay, I landed on it. Good.
To be fair, I haven't played in several years at this point.
Ooh, Game Mavericks D&D session then?
Alonzo will be the dungeon master.
No, I don't want to do that. It would have to be you, since you're the one most experienced.
Something?
Oh, shit. Okay, I could do it.
Or, you know, I could just get my sister to DM for us.
Let's see, where's the level I'm supposed to play?
I've always kind of wanted to DM a little bit.
Oh, okay, cool.
You know. All right, everybody. Dungeon Master session, not the BDSM kind with the Sniff Mavericks.
Where's the level I'm supposed to be playing?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to find
His
the
best.
level that I'm supposed to be playing right now. Oh, here. There's something up here. Okay.
Just follow the waypoint in the middle of the screen that tells you where to go.
The one that I missed when we were playing Shadow the Hedmatron.
Venus, you're so fucking cute. My wiener dog just jumped off the couch.
No, that's adorable.
She is 8 pounds of pure love. Venus, where are you?
Let's see.
Let me fumble the microphone for a bit. Sorry, Mike.
Ethan always complains about it when Alonzo does it, but now he's like, eh.
Nah.
Alonzo
I think she's under my... I think she...
vibrates into the microphone with the strength of 1,000 elephants.
Yeah. He didn't actually do that, but I thought it was just a funny description. Now, what was most annoying in the last 2 segments of Spoderman was the fact that Mikey makes fun of me for snorting in the microphone while I eat chips.
Yeah.
But Mikey sniffled 2,000 times.
Holy shit.
And every time he finishes a sentence, he always goes, he's like, blah, 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 blah. Or like he like loudly inhales at the end of a sentence. He's like,
yes, that's why I put the damn deep breath filter on my audio that you dislike.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Next session, you can put it back on, and now that I've been more mindful about cutting out the dead space in the air, I will have a better comparison.
Yes.
So why don't you put the deep breath filter back on, and I can edit in a Mikey correct moment, if it works.
Mikey correct, more like Mikey always right.
That's not right.
But Mikey's only sometimes correct. Edit in an Alonzo wrong moment.
What did Mikey have for breakfast today? Burger King or Taco Bell?
I didn't have breakfast. I just went straight to lunch.
Oh.
What'd you have for lunch?
Outback Steakhouse to celebrate my grandpa's 83rd birthday.
Oh, 83?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Oh.
That's older than my grandpa.
Grandpa.
Ramps!
More like grand.
I mean, my parents always said that they had me young, but
Uh-huh.
compared to, you know, not to draw too much attention to it, Ethan's parents had Ethan's older sister young.
What, they are old?
No, I'm saying like my parents had me when they were 24, and then your parents had Cassandra when they were like, I think your mom was still in high school, right?
My mom was 17 and my dad was 19.
Yeah.
And then my older sister's 7 years older than me. But yeah, my grandpappy right now is 80.
My grandparents are, I think, in their 80s as well.
That's too bad.
Which is the
They're gonna get old.
perfect age to rule
I
a
thought you were about to
sovereign
say that's
nation.
too bad. They're gonna die soon. Because that's literally where my brain has been going for the past couple of years.
My other...
Did you just say
my
that
other
you're waiting
grandpa
for them
died
to
when he was
die
20.
soon? Like, looking forward to it?
No, I'm
No.
Okay,
very
good.
scared of that.
Sad about that.
Yeah.
My other grandpa died when he was 23.
Oh, shit.
And my grandma died when she was only 66.
My grandparents on my dad's side are all both gone, so that sucks.
Yeah, those are my dad's parents. And then my step-grandpa, who remarried my grandma, he just died a year and a half ago as well.
That's an interesting...
The ripe old age, 82.
Because my mom's parents remarried at one point.
Oh, that's good.
This sad music is good.
Oh, I turned the music off, so I can't hear none.
It's sad music right now, and it's not playing that battle theme whenever he fights an enemy. It's not doing it right now, so you might want to turn it on.
But he's just
nice,
gonna have to
somber,
turn it off
sad
again
music
when it
to
starts,
play.
inevitably.
That's not bad, yeah.
Well, we're talking about grandparents dying.
Oh shit, yeah, we should shift to something else.
And it's like playing this somber piano music. Oh, turn around. Never mind. Never mind. I thought I saw something, but it wasn't what I thought it was.
I should note that the Xbox or the Series X has better load times too, because if you thought the Sonic 06 load times were long, oh boy,
You could dump your ass in the time it takes. So you just gotta grab a beer and be patient.
Like they're at least comparable to Sonic 06's load times on 360. It's bad. They're not as frequent as Sonic 06. It doesn't happen in the middle of the level, but like when it does happen, because you have to go back and forth between hubs constantly in this game. Every time you go to a different part of the hub, you gotta sit through like a 20-second load screen. So thankfully the Xbox fixes that. Series X.
Just a quick side note before I forget about it. The AVGN says that the load times on the Sega CD and a Sega CD review were super long, but every single Sega CD game I played, the load times are like super fast.
Yeah. I guess it depends what game you're playing.
Except when I hooked up so I had an aftermarket. When I was trying to play Popful Mail the other year, I had an aftermarket AC adapter supplying power to the Sega CD, and I'd start it up, and then it took forever to load. And then I would get to a point in the game, and it would like load, and all of a sudden it'd be like doo 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 doo, and it would just freeze. And I was like, I thought my Sega CD was shot. I was like, no, not my beloved Model 1 Sega CD. No. So I plugged in the Sega. I thought it was broken. So then I plug in the Model 2. And then I find out that one actually is broken. I was like, fuck, in the 10 years of disuse, it doesn't work anymore, despite me taking excellent care of it by having it sit stationary on a shelf. It doesn't work anymore.
What specifically doesn't work about it?
It doesn't spin the discs right now.
Okay, so that's probably like a potentiometer you could tweak, and that'll probably fix it.
Yeah, I'm sure it can be fixed, because like it's never gone through any drops or anything significant. Whereas like the Model 1 CD is actually harder to find a working model. It's partially why it's so expensive, because it has like a rubber band in it, I think, and it goes bad.
Wang the impeding.
But I discovered that I just had a poor power supply, so I went back and used a Jaguar power supply, because that's the same one as the Genesis. I used that one, and it worked just fine. I was like, oh, thank goodness, my beloved Model 1 Sega CD still works.
Still works.
Wang the impending.
Wang.
Don't
it's like
make
Mido
fun of
from
it.
Ocarina of Time, where he just goes out of his way to block your path because he's a dick.
Who?
You remember the guy from Kokiri Village who blocks your path on Ocarina of Time?
Oh, the owl, not the guy.
Not the owl, the...
Oh, the kid.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. You see him for 10 minutes, for like 2 lines of dialogue, and that's it.
No, he comes back later. You're an adult.
Oh,
And you have to prove to
when
him
you
that you're sorry, his friend, or he won't let you through.
Yeah, I forgot about that. How the hell did you know that song that she's been playing nonstop for the last 7 years?
the Werehog battle theme?
Yeah. No, it's the Evangelion battle theme.
Bum, 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 bum. Hey, Ethan, look at that VHS tape. Fortunately for you, it doesn't cost $10.
Like, how did you know that Saria also shipped Asuka and Shinji?
though
Dude,
Shinji
were you
or
friends
Asuka
with
hates
Saria?
Shinji, but though he for not really any well, because she's jealous of him, obviously. That's the reason.
Uh-huh.
Of what?
I was mentioning that why would they ship them? Because Asuka hates Shinji, but the reason she hates him is because she's jealous that he gets all the attention.
Mikey, I just gave you a sample that rivals Fart 27.
Oh man!
Oh no!
I didn't get to hear it. Well, Mikey, play it again. Oh man, that
Mikey,
one was
play
such
it
a
4
funny
times real
fart.
fast.
Let's finish up soon so I can pause my recording and listen to it.
Let's see. Oh, that's right. I can. Did I get the light speed dash?
Venus, do you want to come up now? Do you actually want to come up, you little...
Oh, it's the air boost I got. Okay. I'm trying to remember where to go, folks.
Hey, what if I wasn't recording my audio?
Alonzo.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Remember
I
how
was about to say, this is the best Game Mavericks session we've had in years, and if you tell me that you weren't recording, I think I will fly to New Mexico and castrate you.
You'll give him the
Mikey,
Chronos
okay,
treatment?
I just noticed something. When editing this part here, go back to where you landed on the spring there. You were like, Sonic's model was literally tilted to the side in like a T-pose position before it snapped back. Sonic's model was literally tilted to the side in like a T-pose position before it snapped back.
Ooh, make that the thumbnail of this episode.
Yeah, if you're able to find it, if you remember they're around here. But I just noticed that right now.
Guys, I think my dog wants to go outside and go boom boom.
Yeah, you can
All right,
go
then.
ahead and leave. And I promise
It'll
I
be me
won't
and
edit in
Mikey.
farts.
As soon as you leave, we'll start talking really, really good stuff about this game.
Yes, yeah. Alonzo and I can actually talk about the game.
You talk about the game. I swear, if there's one diarrhea sound edited in, I will kill. Oh, actually, pitch them upward because it's going to be Venus doing them.
Because the tiny dog has a tiny fart. So when she poops on the grass and fertilizes it. Oh, I'm supposed to go there. Okay.
Is Ethan
All right.
gone now?
Yeah, he has to go let the dog out so she can take a shite.
Oh.
No. Who let the dogs out?
So the next song of this isn't too bad. It's nice and chill.
Oh, so this is one you do remember, is what you're saying?
I remember, I think, the China levels pretty well, because I think this is where I kind of like got bored and finally I'm done with this game.
Oh. Because I seem to remember when we finished Sonic 06, you were like, this game's pretty good. Sonic Unleashed is pretty good.
Sonic 06?
No. When we finished Sonic 06, you were like, yeah, Unleashed is better. And it sounded like
then
you liked
06,
this.
yeah. The day levels. The night levels here, I'm so against it because I like character action games.
Right.
So like this is just kind of like, it's just a tacked on version of it. You can find this kind of combat in licensed Shrek games, honestly.
So it's like the Shrek 3 game for Xbox 360. You have like God of War type combat in it too?
No. I was thinking more of the Shrek 2, I think, from the GameCube.
Like I remember
And
it
even
being a
that had
beat 'em
more-
up, but did it have like an extensive move list or anything, or was it just
No.
kind of like?
No, I only do that to demean this game, even though. But yeah, I know it has a little bit more going to it than that. I just feel like even when it does, it doesn't implement it super well.
Right.
It's like it's so bare bones that it adds it. Like it probably could have been better if it just stuck to one or two like move sets or something like that, and then refined it. But it's like
Now, are we
it's
talking
no Devil
about
May
this
Cry,
version
it's
or
no
the
Bayonetta.
PS2 version?
The PS2 version?
Which version of the game are we talking about as far as combat system you're
The
complaining about?
360/PlayStation 3 version.
Because I would say my personal opinion on the matter is the Wii PS2 version has the better day levels, but the 360 PS3 version has the better night levels.
Right. Well, they are two different games, so
Yeah.
two different development teams probably.
Yeah, I can't remember because like Dimps had some kind of role in the PS2 Wii version. I can't remember if they actually developed it or if they just did some additional development and it was actually a Sonic Team's team subordinate that actually developed the game for the most part. But yeah, Dimps was involved in some capacity. But the problem is that when they made I want to say in the PS2 Wii version, you have like the left and right bumpers, and that controls each arm individually, and you make combos from that, which means that you have a much more limited move list compared to this version, which has actually a pretty extensive move list. The drawback, though, is that you have to get all the experience to actually unlock some of the cooler moves, the ones that are more fun to use, like
that one,
yeah,
where you press the button a lot.
Well, yeah, that's kind of general to most brawler character action games, is that you
press X until it's dead.
Yeah. And I think what distinguishes some of the better ones is usually they have better defensive mechanics where like defense and offense are balanced well. Because like this game doesn't have like a synchronized block mechanic or anything. You can just... It's actually based more on Devil May Cry, where like you hold the guard button and press A and the stick and then you dodge. I didn't even know this game had a dodge for the longest time because like I'm so used to just like it having its own button, I guess.
Remember the AVGN video of Home Alone 2 where he goes to Christmas past and Christmas future and he sees himself as an old man reviewing games? This game is diarrhea sauce! And he's dancing around with the gigantic beard and he clearly has talcum powder in his hair. If you watch the outtakes of that video, the beard keeps slipping down. It is so fun. Like, imagine if AVGN was actually like that now. It would be so much more entertaining.
Like, where it has, like, the charmingly bad production quality.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, part of the reason he barely does anything in his newer videos is because the set is too goddamn small. Because they basically made Kyle Justin recreate... He moved houses after he had a kid or something, one or two of his kids, and he decided that he wanted to use the basement for rental reviews. So instead of putting a new nerd room in the basement, he basically put, like, a storage unit in his garage and had Kyle Justin, whose day job was, like, an interior designer, remake the old nerd room from his previous house, except for the fact that the storage unit is considerably smaller, and Kyle Justin is not a professional set designer, he's an interior designer. So he didn't build it with, like, production in mind, where you could, like, remove walls and stuff to put the camera there or stuff. So the set is just way too goddamn small. And it's like one of
I didn't realize that he wasn't in his house, like in his own basement anymore. He's not.
No, it's like a storage unit in his garage, because he wanted to keep the Screenwave wanted to do rental reviews, so he had to put that in his actual basement.
And they don't do that anymore.
Yeah, they don't do the half in the bag knockoff show anymore. So
half in the bag.
Fuck movies.
I put chicken strips in my asshole.
What was the most recent episode? Impressions? Is this what the voice actor dude? I forgot why I'm spacing out his name. Was like, here's my impression. Hey guys, god damn it.
Oh, his mic impression was terrible. Yeah, but his other ones were... His Schwarzenegger is incredible.
Oh god, that Schwarzenegger episode or video was so... Oh my god.
You eat the various colored meats, and there are 3 days of dancing. Do I go for that medal? I don't think I will, because I'm probably going to get myself killed.
You're gonna get yourself.
Oh!
Has anybody ever watched Dragon Ball Z Abridged?
Yes,
No.
yes.
It is so